Hi, everybody. Happy
Hey,
Monday.
what's up, everybody? What a weekend! What's happening?
hmm All right. So, we got a lot going on today that we're going to talk about. We're basically going to talk the whole hour, maybe an hour and a half, about Jaguar and Street Life Productions and how Jag really has gotten herself into some mess this time. Okay. Um, First of all, I put it on members only. You have to be a member, I believe, 11 or 10 days before you can comment. I do that because I know right now that people are sending troll farms in my chat. Okay. That's 100% true. So I don't want the chat to be a distraction. That's number one.
Mhm.
Number two, I'm going to try to tell this story as non-biased as I possibly can. Also, I wanted to remind everybody, me and Perry are two different people with two different brains. We do
Wow.
not share a brain. He's going to have his opinion, and that's his opinion. Sometimes I always get people mistake his words for mine. He's a whole ass grown adult, and I'm a whole ass grown adult. So, and he's allowed to feel however he wants to feel. And we are mature enough to have different opinions and remain married. It's like, I don't have to just think like Perry. Okay. Different ideas and opinions is what makes the world go around. So I'm going to be non-biased in this, and Perry's going to be Perry.
Yeah, and honey, whatever happened, please don't go. Don't go.
See,
Don't
I'm not
go
all
away.
about this joking shit today either. Are you
Okay.
done?
Okay, Sharrell, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I wanted to say something. You guys know I've been sued 4 times, and I win my cases. I've been sued 4 times. I've won them all. And the reason that I always say that is because my attorney, Michael Saltz, was the first person in the state of Nevada to use the what's it called? Anti-slap law.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay. I interview bloggers that have been sued, Katie Joy, Tati Westbrook. Actually, me and Tati Westbrook share the same attorney. Who else? I mean, all kinds of lawsuits we talked about on this channel. Who was it? It's someone else, and I'm really forgetting who it was.
That shared the same attorney?
Oh, I have also known people, high power bloggers that have been sued 22 times. We also interviewed, what is the guy? Mother Tay. He's the top
Hmm.
Bing person over there. So I know a little bit or a damn lot about lawsuits between bloggers. Okay, so today let's talk about what went down this weekend, how Jag has really messed. She's in trouble now. Okay. So I had a guy on my channel the other day. His name was JR Curry, and the name of his channel is called Night and Day. Okay. He came on here because the last video we did was a disaster because I had planned for something to happen and then it just went another way. And that happens sometimes, unexpected things pop up. So I guess JR saw me down there and said, can I come up? I brought him up and he explained how Jag has been going around town calling him and his brother, both of them run the channel Night and Day, P-files.
Yeah, that's fucked up, ain't it?
Well, it's more than effed up. So it's very hard to prove defamation. But one of the best ways to prove defamation is P-file because you are accusing someone of a serious crime.
Hmm.
Like, no one wants to work. I don't want to work with a P-file. Nobody wants to work with a P-file. So he was very upset about that. And he was trying to clear his name. Like, that's not true. And, Jaguar Wright has a very strong following and a strong audience, and they just love her to death. And they believe a lot of the stuff they believe everything that she says. Well, I was doing an interview telling you guys, hey, some of the stuff she says is true. Some of it is not. Some of it she gets from the internet, just like you guys do or anybody, but she inserts herself in the story. Okay. And that happens. And I tell people, use your head, figure out what part is real and what part is fake.
Hmm.
That must be hard because a lot of people just takes everything she says straight on her off of her face. And we can come on here and say she lies. Like she lies. How do you know? You have no evidence. Not only that, she's a drug addict, and people said, "Oh, how can you call her a drug addict with no proof?" There's a video going around with Jack smoking a crack pipe on video. Also, there's a video going around the day that she put the ashes on her face. They were in there arguing over drug money, something like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Barber, whose name was Bobby, was selling weed with the dangerous. Can
Yeah.
I the
Like, I don't know if you can say it. I wouldn't say it.
Yeah, it's mixed with something else that's very dangerous that also claim Ricky Smiley's son's life. Like, it's no joke. People know what happens when you start taking drugs, and we get a new group every year signing up for more. So she said it on that video, okay? And then I have my own personal evidence. Like, what kind of evidence do you have? I seen it with my own eyes.
Right. People will say that shit too, like that. Oh, well, how do you know she lying? I mean, sometimes you can just use your common sense. That might help. But show me a time where she actually had receipts for what she said. I can say I seen Elvis last week, but does it make it true? Or just repeat things that's been already out there on the street. Now, could she have seen some things? Yes. But just because you seen 5 things go wrong don't mean you seen 150. Just saying. But go ahead, Sharrell.
All right. So no one's just, for me, when I say she's on drugs, I've seen it. And there's just no way in hell that she knows I seen it. She knows who was with me when we all saw it. I was with some other people, but I'm not going to speak for them. I'm only speaking for myself. So anyway, so she's got a mess going on, right? And so, so this happened on Saturday. Also, her mother's funeral was yesterday. This is what people are saying. So, she's going through a lot. Her mom's passed away. And even though she's acting like she's not bothered, there's just no way in hell you could not be bothered. Her son, she still mourns the loss of her son. And I'm really surprised she didn't post this year. She always does postings about her son. I didn't pull it out, but she's still grieving. That's a hole that will never go away. So is she a bad person? No. She also told me personally that she suffers from mental health issues. And then she was screaming it at the airport that she's not on her meds. She needs her lithium. She takes lithium. And the rumor is she's what specific mental illness? I don't know. The rumor is schizophrenic. So, and that's okay. That's okay. People can't control. I'm not saying this to down her. I'm saying this can be the reason for the erratic behavior that nobody in their right mind would do. But I'm not judging all people with mental health issues. You can't help that. What I do blame you for is not getting it under control. That's your responsibility. You have an illness. You're supposed to take your drugs or your meds, pardon me. And so, but this has been going on so long. I don't know if Jag started the drugs first and then the mental illness came on, or vice versa, because there's all kind of rumors about her and Mary J. Blige drug abuse. Okay. I think Mary J. Blige spoke about it.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. And I would just say this too. And I understand what you're saying. When you lose a child and things like this, and then your mother on top, yeah, you are going through some things, but hurt people don't have the right to hurt other people. And I know we can go back and say, oh yeah, I mean, maybe this happened 2 years ago, 3 years. I think she had this problem a little bit more than 2 or 3 years. Just me. Now, I don't know for a fact. I'm just seem like I've been hearing shit for a while. And I don't think her and Mary Jane Blige probably seen each other for 5 or 6 years. I don't know. Just saying, but go ahead.
All right. So Jack started working with this team of people. They have a YouTube channel called RealLyfe Productions. Okay. Yeah. And people nickname them the Blue Couch because she's on this very nice couch every time she interviews. I believe the couch change colors, but that's not important. And when she met these people, they didn't have a lot of views. They recently just hit 1 million views because Jag has gotten really popular lately because of her contribution of telling about what she knows about Diddy and Jay-Z and a whole bunch of other people. But she's been talking about these people for years. But since the Diddy arrest or the raid,
Yeah.
even mainstream media has been reporting on the things that Jag is saying has been going on. Okay, so pardon me, I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
JR was on my show Friday, and he said that Jag has been calling him a P-file, and he's very upset about it. So Friday, they're talking about it on his channel, and other people call in. Yeah, she's calling me one too. I'm going to let you listen to it. Then one of the guys from Street Life Production, who they're calling the Joker, because that's the name of another channel that he's on. I heard someone call him Jonathan, appears in the audience, and he starts asking people for their super chats. I mean, for their cash apps. He's cash apping people that he thinks is saying good things. What? Huh? He even asked for JR's cash app and other panelists up there. Now, what it sounded like to me is at first he was giving people money because they start saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And then somebody realizes, then some people are saying, no, don't click on the link, don't click on the link, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If it was money he was giving, if it was a virus he was giving, I swear to God, I've never, ever heard of this in the history of me doing YouTube.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it sort of came across as, I think he said, if you can name Jaguar first songs, whatever, I cash app you. Put your cash app in the thing. But
no.
people do that to buy favor. It seems like, I mean, because hell, I'm not going to nobody's chat talking about give me your cash app. I'm gonna send you something. I'm just not doing it. But I don't know. Go ahead.
And then as he's cash apping people, the JR or his brother, I don't know his brother's name, they notice what's going on. They're like, why are you cash apping us? And they bring him on the stage and they are saying, you are letting Jack come on your channel, defame people, lie, tell straight out lies, and you don't do anything about it. And he was like, no, I know that she's lying. But then at the end, he slips up, and one of the girls said, I called you. I told you that she lies and don't bring her on her show. And you said, oh, well, it's a good moneymaker or something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay, now you really put your foot in your mouth. Right. You just admitted that Jaguar Wright lies and you don't give a damn. You looking out for the money. Yeah. When he said it, I was like, he was just talking because they were all saying the things that he did wrong. And he was like, oh, yeah, I did that. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. And I think he just said it.
Yeah, it was something like that. Either he came across and they said, did you believe it? No, he said, no, I don't believe it. Or whatever. I don't know what it was, but he sort of came to the fact that, yeah, I sort of knew, but hey, it is what it is.
This is very dangerous, and let me tell you why. Why is it so bad that Jaguar Wright is lying on the whole Diddy situation? Because different bloggers are listening to her, saying what they heard, and going back and repeating the story. Let you listen, give you an example of this, because this is just, whew. It's no one should willingly give out false information. You just shouldn't do it. And if anything that you can't, it's hard to claim defamation. It's easy if you admitted it, that she lies, and I bring her on for the cash. And then what does it say about your character that a woman is suffering from mental health and you bring her on to tell lies so you can make money? Listen to this. This is just a TikToker who doesn't know what's going on behind the scenes, and she's just spreading lies, and she's not aware that she's spreading lies. Take a listen. I like this TikToker, by the way. I don't know her name, but she's great.
Wright explained how she's being silenced for exposing the truth about Jay-Z and Diddy. She recently sat down with real-life street stars after they bonded her out of jail and explained exactly what happened and why she was arrested for this U-Haul. She explained how none of this made sense because a year ago during her last arrest is when she had this U-Haul, and the state of Louisiana actually confiscated this U-Haul when she was arrested. She then explained when she got out of jail, she actually called the U-Haul place because all of her belongings were still in this U-Haul, and the U-Haul company told her it was still in Louisiana, and once they got it back, she could come and get all of her belongings. And she explained how she knew this was a setup because it makes no sense for them to come after her with charges when they know that Louisiana State Police Department are the ones that confiscated the U-Haul and are allegedly still the ones that have the U-Haul. She then went on to explain how she knows it's a setup because none of it makes sense and it has to be about all the truth that she's been telling about Jay-Z and Diddy. She even alleged how Jay-Z and Diddy are tied in with powerful political people that are allegedly taking part in these same accusations of SA.
So she's spreading the rumors that the whole U-Haul incident is because Jay-Z and Diddy are after her. Was a couple problems with that, Jag. One is you already blamed Tasha K. Remember this? You said Tasha K was the reason. And after you. So first of all, you already blamed someone before you blamed Tasha K. Second of all, you know damn well with the U-Haul situation is that you were being evicted from your apartment, and while you were being evicted, you went live, so millions of people have the tape. And not only that, you raised money for the U-Haul. They sent you thousands of dollars. It should be no reason why you stole a U-Haul. Yeah. In the eyes of the court. Now, I don't know what went wrong, but the cash apps were rolling in. So let me see if I got a little bit of that footage of this is all on tape. Like now you're just saying that Diddy and them
I know that's some bullshit. Ain't
it? They're after you? Well, if they're after you, they're not after you for this U-Haul. Let's take a little bit of a look. And I got this from another clip. I don't remember whose channel. Sorry.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Consent Media Radio. We are back on Consent Media Radio. Today, this is Jaguar Wright will be getting evicted from her apartment with her mother and her son. This video is under fair use of the Copyright Act of 1876 of Section 107. This is fair use video. This will be Jaguar Wright getting evicted. This video is about an hour long, y'all. So get your popcorn and everything and let's go.
Here I am moving chic. Oh, there goes Mrs. Puff.
Don't get up my car cussing, Jag.
I'm not.
Don't go in there talking crazy either.
I won't. I won't.
What you gonna do with the wallet?
This her brother.
Well, I gotta
This her brother dropping her off.
get my wallet, and my wallet is my pocketbook, and my pocketbook is somewhere out there, and all of that stuff that they put after I asked them not to touch it.
Why were you up here?
Oh, we are. I'll be right back.
just told her not to act crazy.
So not only is she being evicted live when thousands of people are taping her, she accuses the management. What do you call that when you're in an apartment and those people in the front desk? Management?
Yeah,
She accuses them of stealing her purse and burying it. I'm going to play it. What were you going to say, Perry?
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. The brother was telling her, don't act crazy, but you sort of know it's coming. Go ahead.
Hey, the constable's a lovely guy.
And don't forget, the constables are the people that come when you're being evicted to make sure you peacefully exit wherever property you're on.
Yeah. We've been having a great conversation. The people that y'all had, where is that Mexican cunt? The Mrs. Puff.
I need to leave.
Yeah, I need my pocketbook. They stole my pocketbook.
We need to talk to the police about that.
Well, the constable is there. He saw them. I asked them not to touch my personal belongings.
All right, well, let's go outside.
Yeah, well, let's talk with the constable. He was right over there.
Amber.
Let's go talk to the constable. Where's my fucking pocketbook, bitch?
When they go back in, they came out, quickly locked the door behind them. You don't even see it. She pushed the button, goes out, waits for Jag to go out the building, and then they lock her out. Just keep watching.
I fucking told y'all not to.
Part is when the office shuts the door, locks it, and locks Jaguar out of the office. And we're going to see what happened next. Come on.
To touch my personal belongings. Your mom has it. My mom has what? That's funny because she didn't know nothing about it. I'm trying to go get the truck and get out of here.
She said, I'm trying to go get the truck, as in U-Haul.
Yep.
You didn't mention Puffy, and you didn't mention Diddy. Let's keep going.
My pocketbook has Bob Marley on it. Yeah, she had her purse, not my purse. Yes, you did, and you heard me specifically say, don't touch my personal belongings. Now I gotta look for my bag? I'm trying to get a truck, you fucking cunt. Yo, bro, it's gonna take me like 20 minutes to find that bag. Cause I'm gonna have to dive through it because I think they buried it on purpose.
What you gonna do with your car and the truck? You can't drive both.
No, I'm gonna load up everything that I need to load up in the truck. Well, I can't tell you my whole plan because I'm live.
Well, get up. You gotta get the phone, man.
Well, I can't. Because I document it, especially stuff like this. I gotta figure it out, but I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to help me drive so I can get my car and my truck into Louisiana at the same time. I'm gonna have to go dumpster diving for my pocketbook after I specifically asked them, please do not touch any of my personal things. They took my pocketbook anyway.
So you didn't mention Diddy them that time.
Right.
At all. First you blame Tasha K. Then we see you getting evicted, clearly being evicted. You're accusing them of stealing your pocketbook and burying it.
Mhm. Yeah, no, I mean,
why they would do that.
those stories become so old. That's Diddy, Jay-Z trying to silence me. Rock Nation is behind me. Rock Nation. I mean, hell, who blew up the car at first? I think she even blamed Storm, you, somebody else in Arizona. The so-called.
I'm talking specifically about her spreading this news right now that Diddy and Jay-Z's behind it. You see how it went to another blogger, another TikToker, and then the word just spreads that they're after her. No one's after you. The reason that you got arrested for the U-Haul is because you had a fundraiser. Your mom was there. Sam was there. Everybody start spewing in hundreds of dollars. She got like more than enough money for the U-Haul. You did not pay the U-Haul. And not only that, when the police came to arrest you, because there's a tracking device on the U-Haul that you must have forgot about. You guys, if you rent a car, a U-Haul, they have those all on tracking devices. Okay. So when someone said she blamed King World for she blaming your friend. She just she's just talking out the side of her head because let's not forget, I feel she's obsessed with YouTube. That's her device. And so, but when you put out these false stories, people believe you. And you should be trying to try your best to tell the truth, because if you get caught lying, like you have a lot of times, somebody might decide to sue you one day. Now, I've been sued for defamation before. It's very hard to prove, but if you say that somebody's a pedophile, that's easy. That's a slam dunk.
Right.
If you have someone on tape that says, I told you she was lying, and you went ahead with the interview and let her lie anyway, Joker, you're in big trouble. You can't you can't buy enough people, cash app enough people. You admit it on tape. I'm about to play it in a minute that, yeah, you know she's unstable. I'm not even making fun of her having a mental illness because she can't help it. But I don't know if it's mental illness or she's just in love with fame and this is her money hustle.
I think she can help it. That's why she told her brother, no, I can't turn my phone off. I use this, I like to document things. But she never document all the allegations that she put out on Jay-Z, Diddy, whoever else, you know, or somebody trailing you. You got your phone, show us some evidence. She never do. So I just feel that she do it for attention. For me, personally.
It's so many stories that so much information out there that people know she suffered from mental health issues. So if you know that she suffers from mental health, Street Life Productions, and you bring her on anyway to tell lies and all of this, that's a form of exploitation. Because if she does have mental health issues, and it's been documented, she goes in and out, and you can't wait till she gets out so she can do it again, you're in trouble. Take a look at this.
Day one. And first and foremost, how's your spirits?
Oh, I'm fucking awesome.
What did they feed you in there?
We had eggs and rice.
Eggs and rice.
And we had meatloaf surprise.
Now, you admitted to knowing she was just out of the mental health, out of I don't want to say, what do they call
the mental ward?
Okay,
is
that what's the correct word for it?
I'm not sure when she was locked up this time if they sent her to the mental ward. I think somebody said she could have. I don't know, but
I don't want to call it that name on the screen. I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody that suffers from mental health. So
no, but that's not. I don't know what they call it. Then I think that's what they call it.
Thank you, Aphrodite. She was just released out of the mental health facility, and you are well aware that she was just released out the mental health facility.
Yeah.
Again, when you have a mental illness, that is not your fault. That's like being born with a birthmark. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility. And I know it's an added responsibility that a lot of people don't have. It's still your responsibility to stay on your meds, stay in healthy situations, so yeah. I don't know. They really can't say they didn't know that Jag suffered from mental health, and you really can't say that you didn't know that she's a liar, because I'm about to play that.
They had to see the clip of the airport. They had to see the clip of the barbershop. Look, Stevie Wonder could see it's a problem there. You know what I'm saying? So they had to know that part. Now you could say, hey, I don't know what this person was going to say or whatever, which I do sort of understand part of it, but go ahead, Sharrell.
All right. So before I say that, I want to talk about the Charleston White, Tasha K situation. Okay. So Tasha K this is years ago, 2020 might be. Tasha K was supposed to interview Jaguar Wright. She said she realized she didn't want to do it. She gave the interview to Storm Monroe, and it brought in 1 million views. She re-entered her again, and a lot of people were saying, well, Tasha was jealous of Storm because he got 1 million views and she didn't. I have on tape, because I went back and looked at all of these things. Tasha K was saying something's wrong with Jaguar Wright. Something's wrong up here with Jaguar Wright. Mm-hmm. That's when Tasha K cut all ties. She literally harassed Tasha K. So a lot of people feel that, Tasha K is bullying Jag. Tasha K is not bullying Jag. She's actually being bullied by Jag. When she gets upset with you and you don't do what she says, then she runs these hate campaigns. She did it to Tasha K. She did it to Nosy. She did it to Night and Day. If you don't do what she asked you to do, and that's get involved in the mess, then she gets mad at you. And she literally went to Tasha K's hometown, just like she did Nosy. Listen with the, hey, Tasha K, do you live here or what? I've got video of her driving around, asking people questions about Tasha K, really she's, I would say, harassing her. There's a video of her and Goomba looking for Tasha K's home.
Goomba.
or Gerald. I don't even want to be disrespectful. These are just what happened.
I'm knocking on the door and said, I'm here to serve you with some paperwork. My nigga, I'm here to treat you. My nigga. My nigga. Like, my nigga. Kibi Studios. A whole residential.
That would be considered like doxing. Like you're driving around looking for me.
Doxing or stalking. Shit, I don't know which one it is.
Also, too, there came a time when Charleston White's been saying she wanted to work with Charleston White. When he realized that she was telling lies, he stopped working with her and he told everyone, I don't work with Jaguar Wright because the girl's a liar. He even posted this on his social media. This is a clip of Sean Davy Way explaining that Tasha K didn't do anything to Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright is simply going after her. Take a listen to this.
An experience with Jaguar. It wasn't Tasha trying to get her. People thought Tasha was lying. When her and Tasha would have conversations back in the day, I was looking at it as Tasha K having a conversation with the same individual. Jaguar sent a bogus story against James Wright. It was crazy. And she was trying to pitch the story to Tasha and Armand at the time to get them to go forward with the story that wasn't true. Then I got to experience Jaguar for myself, right? So then when I did, a lot of stuff started to play back into my mind that I would hear and see, in the streets, even with Storm Monroe, and the big falling out that they had. It's so weird when people say that Jaguar hasn't lied yet. What has she told the truth about? Jaguar gets public sympathy and empathy because, again, people feel sorry for her. She's just been running around for years regurgitating things she's heard, not things that she's seen. When you've had people like Common, Summer Walker, Tevin Campbell, my girl Yo-Yo, the rapper, and countless others, Claudia Jordan, so many other people, that have came forward and says that she is a liar. If Claudia Jordan was a doo-wop, bop, bop, Diddy, doo-wop, bop, bop, if Jag was telling the truth, why wouldn't Claudia say yes to these things? She keeps bringing up Kathy White. Claudia's like, I didn't have a relationship with her like that. Like, we were cool, nice girl, but we weren't like that. A lot of people, were blindsided by, Jaguar, in the past. So to jump back into another thing I want to clip in an interview, no one was making fun of her. Like, no, don't get me wrong. Now, Tasha K was gleeful. Why I kept really laughing yesterday when I brought up the jail thing is because it was hilarious that she's blaming it on Tasha. Now, if she put the Crime Stopper thing up, but so what? Like, I mean, it was just sitting there. Like, anybody could have posted it. A lot of y'all have been watching all of the bullshit, on these other, channels of her interviewing about celebrities and whatnot. So y'all like stuck in that. And I say it's bullshit because it's her. So no matter where she go anywhere talking about celebrities, it's bullshit. I hear that she's free because she called me. The reason in the interview with Tasha yesterday, when I talked to Jaguar on the phone, why I was smirking and laughing and annoyed and all of that stuff is because, again, I've been down this road before. Last year around this time, Jaguar went to jail. Shout out to the official campaign for raising a GoFundMe with the Crown family, his following. And they raised the money on GoFundMe, over $3,000, to get her out of jail. I helped her mother, who is now deceased, okay? Her mother passed away this year. Her funeral is on Sunday. God rest your soul, Mama Francis, we love you. And shout out to the Wright family, okay? My condolences in y'all time of need. I was busy getting her son and her sick mother to their families because she left them in the street. She went to jail and left them in a hotel, okay? And these blue couches and the Storm Monroes and the other people that she done sat with and done helped them get all this money and, all of this stuff and all these views and go viral and whatnot, they were all silent. None of them did anything. Nothing. Her elderly mother and her son were out on the streets and she was spending her mother's funds because she doesn't have any income. Now, the truck that was her responsibility to turn in, which is what she just got arrested for, She had just got evicted on live with her elderly mother and her son outside in front of the world. Her mother needed medicine.
You see that?
Yeah.
She had none.
He's even saying, and this is her This is
What?
her partner in crime. He's even saying they got evicted. This had nothing to do with P. Diddy and Jay-Z.
No, and if anybody really believe that, then they'll believe, damn, the earth is flat, right? They would think all shit like this. Jag is just this kind of person, and I just think, yeah, he's right about Jag. Say a lot of things. She just repeat what everybody else knows. She might know a few things, but all these things every day, a different story, and she know about every celebrity there is.
Let's keep going.
That's why when Jag walked past, the crowd behind her started chanting,
"Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?"
Okay, Sharrell, I'll let you get back to your story. Go ahead.
Wow, right before she went to said hotel and got arrested, she was yelling at her mother because her mother they got super evicted. They removed everything out of the apartment because she did not move it out in the adequate time given by the eviction, court ordered, to remove the items out of the home. So her and her mom and her son were fetching their belongings. Her elderly mother, sickly elderly mother, was outside fetching through trash, which once were belongings. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. And I was not going to let her sit outside like that. And no one did nothing. Nobody did anything. They just reported on the shit. I'm like, y'all just going to leave him out there? Like, okay, I get y'all don't like her. Like, I get it. I get it. Y'all hate her. I get it. But what did Mama Francis do? Like, she didn't do anything. Sam didn't do anything. I would never let my mom go through nothing like that. And that woman didn't deserve that. Jag, you knew what you were doing. You had her money and you didn't assist. You could have paid that rent. You chose not to. And that's why that woman got evicted. And that's why. And you took no accountability. Instead, you sat outside and you blamed it on that apartment building. You yelled at her. You pushed her, all of that. Why? Because she was grabbing food. She didn't know it was spoiled. She didn't know it was expired. And you slapping it out of her head and all this stuff. Like, it was crazy. Jaguar turned her own mother against her own daughter. So Lachelle and their family losing out on all of this time with this woman. And she just died last year. Like this year. And they just got her back, so to just get her back. And she gone. And I wonder why I don't talk about this situation with Mama Francis, because it really does hurt me. Like, I didn't meet her, but talking to her every single day while Jaguar was in jail and that woman was lost. She didn't know what to do. Her own daughter couldn't convince her. Her own daughter, Lachelle, Jaguar's sister, is begging her mom to come home, and she would not come home. Everything was Jackie.
Okay, so that's another person saying that Diddy and Jay-Z had nothing to do with her being evicted and the U-Haul. They had nothing to do with it. I doubt they even know Jag at this point. Also, too, Jag has managed to convince the public. I'm not joking. I don't know how this is possible, that this is Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. Why? She looks absolutely nothing like Aaliyah or R. Kelly. It went on for months. And the reason that she was doing this is because people were sending in cash apps, sending her money, large amounts of money. When the average person could just take a look at this woman and say, that doesn't look like Aaliyah.
Right. She should have known. Look, this me saying it, not you, Sharrell. She should have known. Jag figures she can go out there and act crazy. Then, in my opinion, she done kidnapped this child from the, what's the right word? Mental health facility. Right? Now, this is the damnedest thing. Now, you got, I don't want to say the word, cray-cray, rolling together. I don't want to call them Dumb and Dumber, but that might fit too. But, go ahead.
if you take a nice look at this video, where is she sitting?
On that blue couch.
On the blue couch.
And
Okay.
he said too that he knew. He's like, well, do you think that? He said, I knew it wasn't. But out of all the things, I would say this. Maybe he should have stopped some things, and some things if he didn't know. But what he should have did is, instead of trying to offer them cash apps for them to just feel better now, here's a Band-Aid. I'm gonna give you a cash app. Now y'all move on, peasants. He should have probably let them come on that same blue couch and let them say their side of the story. What you think?
I don't. I don't know.
Okay.
The whole thing is crazy. It's just this insane, and it's just it can't keep going on. Eventually, something's going to have to happen. So let's go to this conversation when he called into JR's Curry's channel. The channel is called Night and Day. Okay. It was hours long. I kind of whittled it down to the important things. This is 10 minutes, but this is 10 minutes of the most important things, because Night and Day actually has a case. They have a case that, and if you guys remember when Cardi B sued Tasha K didn't say that Cardi B had her venereal disease. I'm not going to say that. It was Star Marie. But everybody knows Star Marie probably doesn't have any money. So you go with the person with the most money. This is why you are in danger, Joker. I don't know your real name, because you have made hundreds of thousands of dollars off of your Jaguar Wright interviews, to the point that you have 1 million views. So usually that's around anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000 per video. Per video. But you know something's wrong with her. You used her. So this time, a lot of people say, sue me. What are you going to do? I don't have any money. Yeah, you don't have any money. They could put both you and Jag on the lawsuit, or they can make it a class action lawsuit. Class action lawsuit, where you go back to these celebrities and you say, this is what was said about you. Is this true? They don't even have to show up in court. How do I know? Pull my lawsuit in Utah about the class action lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, you've got people saying, well, Jag was supposed to interview with me, but she never showed up. We gave her the money. She didn't show up. They got you asking people on the panel for their cash apps, trying to cash app people in the chat. I'm thinking, no, he's just joking. He couldn't beat it. This is a joke. This is a joke. You are not trying to help the opposite side sue you, are you? That's why I got to play the tape. It's 10 minutes long. In this video, we're going to hear about, first, you're going to hear JR said, bloggers, anybody who wants to use the tape, use the tape. So thank you. I'm using the tape. Also, they're going to say, you knew that Jag was a liar and you kept this video up anyway. Yeah, okay, well, he apologizes. He apologizes and says that he was wrong. But it doesn't stop a lawsuit. You just saying, yeah, I'm wrong, or you cash apping someone. They have on video right now, you're saying that you're well aware that Jaguar Wright lies.
Yeah.
But you bring her on anyway. And it was really funny. So this was hours long. I whittled it down to 10 minutes. Perry, if you need me to stop, okay, I'll stop.
That whole show was really interesting too, though. Now she narrowed it down to 10 minutes. But if you want to see all of it, go over there to Night and Day.
Right.
That shit was, it was juicy.
Well, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
Because if they called him a con artist to his face, you're a con artist, you're a scammer. They were saying things like that. And he was like, well, wait. Well, I know I did that wrong, but it was insane. It was just unbelievable. So let's listen to this. And then we're going to talk about all the ways that they have put themselves in danger of a lawsuit. And I would really, once you call somebody a pedophile, that ruins their career.
Yeah.
And, Jag has called a number of people that I think she's well aware of what she's doing. Let's take a listen.
She is.
You're still posting your Cash App in here after we know he was trolling the whole night.
If you
he's trolling y'all.
Block anybody that posting. Block anybody that posting Cash App in here. Block.
Yeah, if he's serious, if he's serious, I am him. I'll drop his number. I am him ass and get his and should hit him up personally if y'all really think he's serious.
See, now y'all got people in your comments telling him thank you, and he just sent them money. And if y'all don't understand what he just did, man, this. Hey.
No, I know what he's doing. He's trying to gain favor because they starting to lose motherfucking interest over there for Jag saying all that lying ass shit. Because it's niggas out here like Night and Day, King World, and Kulu that's breaking Jag the fuck down. Breaking Jag the fuck down. And them lies is getting the people is waking up to the lies and shit. When you go on TikTok, there's people on there making videos breaking Jag ass down with all them fucking lies. So she's starting to lose her credibility now because everybody's starting to see the fuck shit Jag doing.
And the blue couch should lose the credibility. Even Charleston White was like, "Yo, like y'all gonna keep running."
Let me pull that up. I'm pull that up. Charleston White.
I mean, my thing is, you had a really credible person. Running for president, Dr. Cornel West.
We're gonna definitely
thank you. And let me tell you something. For Jag,
hold on, Genesis.
If he is running some type of scam by telling people to post their cash apps, we got evidence right here. Because if y'all niggas get scammed, it's not on us. We telling y'all do not post your cash apps in here. Because we don't know if that dude's gonna scam y'all or not.
He's scammer.
Hold on. This is a disclaimer. If you get scammed by posting your cash app, you know what I'm saying? It's on you. It's not on Night and Day Network.
Right.
Just letting y'all know. We warned y'all. We don't know the intentions of this guy. Do not post your cash app in here.
And I'm just gonna say this. I've been a blogger for 6 years. I never, ever, ever had anybody in my chat talk to the audience and ask them for cash apps because they're saying things in his favor. It was unbelievable.
Think of something and they're gonna get scared. We trying to tell y'all.
Genesis, what I tell you?
This is the disclaimer.
You told me because I
do not
post everybody.
Do any business with that man.
All right, hold on. Let me look. All right, because we gotta let people get what they want to say. Nicole, let's go back to you real quick. And say get the things that you was.
I mean, he's a liar. I don't trust him. I mean, again, we had conversations with this nigga. And he sat on the phone and he said he know Jay is lying and blah blah blah. When she went off on him and was ready to do whatever she was gonna do and was threatening him.
That's one time they just said he knows. She said,
"Yep,
he knows that Jag is a liar." That's one time. It's gonna get worse. Let's keep going.
I mean, he was like, he ain't fooling with her no more. He had a whole lot of shit to say. And when people was coming to him, telling him, I don't know why you're running with the Jaguar shit, that he's a two-faced liar. Genesis, am I lying?
No, you're not.
I told Genesis about trusting that nigga. One thing about me, I'm a Cancer. Once a person show me who they are, I always fall the fuck back, and I'm leery. I'm as a bitch.
All content creators can use this and clip this. And y'all can all make content out of it.
Yep.
Make sure y'all get all that. When he tried to scam with the cash app, we all gonna expose this nigga. So all the content creators we mess with, all of y'all can clip this segment that Real Life came up here, asking for cash apps and trying to scam everybody. You know what I mean? All y'all content creators can use this. All y'all got permission.
Genesis, my bad. I apologize. You got my full attention. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Bro, when I told you about what she said about me, calling me.
Watch the words, just call P word.
Watch the words.
I'm sorry. It's calling me what she said. She said I was in between, blah, 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 blah. Why, when I told you that, why did you take that video down and put it back up? Why is it still on members only? Like, why is it still there? And then
Jack. I'm about to call you Jack. Genesis. I apologize. When you told me to take that off, I took it off the video for the world. I totally forgot to take it off members. Thank you you should have called me. Like literally got my number. Hey, it's still on the members. Nigga, call me. I would have took it off immediately. Hey, Genesis, I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing for that. Now you don't have to accept it, but I said I'm sorry. I will go take it off right now. I apologize.
But no, how many people have seen that at this point? Like, do you understand that that's like very damning? And then she's everything that she said about everybody, about this person being a P, this person being a P, including 90 Day. That is the reason why, because you excluded out the main thing, man, bro.
No. Hey, you're right, man. She called. I wouldn't want nobody to put that on me either. When it's something that's damaging like that, why'd I leave it on members? And I just said, I apologize. I forgot to go back to the damn members. You're right. I apologize to whoever tried to keep kicking me out for Cash App scams. I was not scamming nobody. And you're right. On y'all's platform, I should have asked permission to do that. I wanted to show y'all fans some love, play a quick game.
Bro,
I apologize. Hey, again, I apologize again because as y'all kick me out, I'm listening to y'all, and somebody was like, he didn't even ask to do that. He's trying to scam. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to help y'all fans out and give y'all some content. And I'm like, shit.
No, we don't, bro.
My bad.
We don't care. But nigga, we ain't playing no games over here.
Yeah, he sound like
bro, Jack about to get y'all niggas in some serious trouble real quick.
Fact.
Okay. All right. Again, I apologize. All right, what questions do you have? I guess let me answer.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have a question. So, Jonathan, why? Hold on, Jonathan. I have a question. I have a legitimate question because I had a conversation.
Something?
No, go ahead.
You do drugs, Joker?
Do I do drums?
No. Drugs.
Drugs? No, I don't do drugs, bro.
You sure you ain't doing something right now?
I'm high on life. There you go. I'm high on life.
All right, well, go ahead, Nicole. We trying to get to the bottom. So go ahead, Nicole.
Okay, my question, and here's the thing, because it's been some chit chatter about people trying to figure out legal actions.
Let me clear this up because Bonji's saying she's confused. You have 3 people that are accusing the what is it? The YouTube channel Real Street Life. They constantly interview Jaguar. They're being accused of knowing that Jag is a liar, knowing that Jag suffers from mental health issues, but they don't care because she brings in a lot of money from them. They reached 1 million views the other day, like a couple days ago. When Jag first started going to them, they did not have that many subscribers. It was under 100,000, I believe. To grow that quickly is like no one goes that fast, but they're doing it off of Jaguar Wright. And they know that she's lying. And they know when she gets mad, she calls people P-files. That automatically messes up their business, their reputation. Nobody wants to work with a P-file. So they have a lawsuit. Now, you can say what you want about these people this, these people that. Nobody deserves to be called a P-file. I wouldn't want to be called a P-file. If you call me one, you got another thing coming. So that's where we're at. We're listening to the tapes of him admitting that, yes, I know that Jaguar Wright is a liar, but I put the videos out anyway. That they have a very strong lawsuit. Very strong. Not only that, he's cash apping people who he feels are saying positive things. He tried to cash app JR in the panel. Like, that's bribery. What? Let's keep going.
And they're like, oh, well, we can't sue Jag because Jag don't have no money and she homeless. She can't be served. But can these content creators who are allowing her on their platforms to spew all these lies and not question her or ask her for receipts or proof of the lies she's spewing, are they liable? So that's going to be the next question. So what are you going to do if somebody figure out that you're liable? Because I know I had a conversation with a very prominent person here in Dallas, Texas, is ready to go in. I ain't going to say who it is. So what's your answer to that? Like, are you
I'm,
worried?
I'm
Are you
really,
worried
I'm,
about
hey,
it?
I'm really curious who it was, but I'll
I'm
answer
not
your
gonna
question.
say. I'm not gonna
Now,
say.
I'll
But
answer your question. So
they
technically, yes,
they got
you're
enough money.
saying, you're
They got.
saying,
Hold on, wait. They
okay,
got enough money. They got
I
enough
can't
money
answer
to.
the question.
They have enough money to hire an attorney to sue your ass, so they can find out your
Okay,
life.
yes. All
How
right.
you
So
feel about
yes.
that?
So what happens is Jaguar says a lie on somebody. The next person is that person to take legal action. What would happen is the same thing that Tevin Campbell did to us. He would have an attorney reach out to us and have us.
Now, this is what he's saying they have to do if they think he's lying. He said that you have to have your attorney reach out to them, and then they have a chance to respond. That's not how lawsuits work, sir. I mean, who told you that? That's how you want it to go down, I'm sure. You don't have to reach out to them and give them the chance to fix it. That's not true at all. You could just straight up sue him, and the next time you see him, you're in a court of law. Please don't spread misinformation. That's why it's very important. They don't have to warn you of anything. They don't have to ask you to take anything down. You could just wake up one morning with a lawsuit. And I'm telling you this because I think it's wrong for Jag to lie on people, and you very well could lose your $1 million subscription channel. You did too much work for it to go in one day, because all they have to do is take you to court. If they get a judgment against you, take that judgment back to YouTube legal, and that channel is gone. And I've known people with more than 1 million subscribers get their channel gone. You got to be very careful. Very careful. Let me keep going.
Do a cease and desist. Now, of course, with the cease and desist, he could either show proof or not of how it's not. And if we do not take it down, then yes, someone could definitely say,
no one is required to send you a cease and desist. I think at this point, everybody knows a cease and desist is useless. It's just a polite way of telling a person, I got my eye on you. It's not a requirement. You do not have to send anybody a cease and desist. Ask my blogger friend that's been sued 22 times. That's not true. So if you think that's true, you better be afraid, because it's not true. And if they get a judgment on you, they can go to YouTube legal and get the channel removed. So you really got to start watching what you say and what you do. If I were you, you better get night and day on the phone and apologize, and make sure they're not mad at you anymore. They have a legit case that they can take several ways. They could say that you called them a pedophile. It's very hard to prove defamation, but one of the things is calling someone a pedophile.
And for real though, Sharrell, and I think cease and desist, they ain't got to send you anything. But I think even after he had this conversation, he still haven't got around to the point. I don't even think that's what Night and Day want. They want to be able to sit on that same couch when she lied about them to speak their truth. And I think he should give them the opportunity.
If that's all that Night and Day want, you better give it to him. You better give it to him fast, because you are the biggest. You stand to lose the most in this. As we all know, Jag doesn't even have a home. She doesn't have money, but you do.
Right. I mean, they ain't money hungry. They just want fairness. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to go and do it and let Jag do it, let them get up there on that couch and say what they got to say. But go ahead.
Again, Tasha K never said that Cardi B had a disease. That came from Star Marie. But because it was on Tasha K's channel, she was just as liable. Let's keep going.
I'm suing them boys.
Nah, let him go ahead and speak.
Oh yeah, no. As Legina came in, bro, you got the gap tooth, you got the nose, you got the dark skin. Then I pull up, and I love Aaliyah, bro. I mean, bro, come on, 1 in a million, come on, man. I screw and chop that shit, bro. I'm like, all right, 1 in a million, Aaliyah, then R. Kelly. Then she's like, well, bro, and trust me, if you're asking me, a 14-year-old Aaliyah or whatever age, she died at 21. She died at 21.
Now they're talking about them interviewing Legina Gold, whose real name is Angela something. There's just no way in hell that you didn't know that was Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter. A simple Google search could have took care of that, but they claim that they didn't know.
Just a simple looking at her.
Just looking at her and hearing the story didn't make an ounce of sense. So if you're a blogger, you got to be real careful about what people say on your channel, because I noticed that Armand Wiggins, who did a very good interview with Jaguar Wright, he said, do people think this? When she starts saying that, what's Armand's co-host, Claudia Jordan knew Kathy White, he backed away right away. He was like, no. She said she didn't. No. He tried to correct it. You got to be accountable. Let's keep going.
If you do the math and like Legina Gold I'm like, nah, it don't make sense. That's not R. Kelly's child or Leah's child, and they didn't produce that. But again, a person that TMZ just posted to give her credibility, I'm like, how does someone go online and say that? You know,
hold on again. It looks like we got a breaking story here that the Ghetto Cooking Channel is updating us on. It says Krishan Rock in handcuffs, taken into custody after entering court with kid.
Wow.
Oof.
Damn.
We'll get to that. Thank you. We'll get to that too.
And then TMZ reposted. So yes, for those who are out there saying, man, real life, they chased the clickbait on that one. You're goddamn right. I was like, what the fuck is that? Bring her on. You know, fuck it, let's do it. And plus it was a favor to Jag. He said
they chased the clickbait. You're saying a lot of words that's just not gonna play well in court.
I got this girl who says she's Aaliyah's daughter. Do you want to interview her real quick? And I'll interview her on my show, Keep It a Bean podcast. I said, well, bet, I ain't doing shit. Let's interview her. Bro, we're having fun with this, bro. Me and my dudes, we're just friends from 9 years old. We all met each other back when we were kids. We didn't say, oh, let's make a Bindu podcast. I've been knowing these guys for 30 plus years. These are my friends. We just said, bro, let's just interview some niggas. Let's have fun. It turned into something.
It turns into a lot, because once you become a blogger and you're interviewing people, the number one rule is you can't come on there and promote propaganda. You cannot bring anyone on your show and know that they're lying. You're going to pay for that. You have to know. Like right now, from now on, there's no way you can't say you don't know that Jaguar is lying. You admitted it on video. You have a responsibility as a blogger. That's why they always say allegedly, in my opinion. Every blogger knows that if you get caught lying, your ass is toast.
Yo, but I understand y'all holding us to journalistic integrity, and I appreciate that, because one day, hopefully, CNN will pay attention. And Mark Cuban sat down. I would really love.
You have the credibility for anybody with any credibility to you, because you allow this bullshit. Like, you think somebody gonna take you seriously now?
No, one thing Charleston White said. Charleston White's like, man, y'all had Mark Cuban on the couch.
Right.
And the next week had Legina Gold.
You had Dr. Cornel West. And you had Dr. Cornel West.
I said, Charleston, when you put it like that, that's funny as fuck, bro. You got me, bro. You got me.
Charleston White posted today, say, well, I told y'all Jaguar Wright is a compulsive liar, is lying 98% of the time.
And Jonathan knows he's lying. And he knows she's lying. And he knows she's lying.
Wait.
He said you failed to help her bond, yet they're making thousands of dollars off using her lies for content.
Knowing she's lying. And when somebody
wait, hold on. What did Charleston White say? He said
Charleston White right here with the post.
He said what? We did what with the bar?
He said, well, I told y'all Jaguar Wright is a compulsive liar and is lying 98% of the time. At Real Life Street Stars failed to make her bond, yet they're making thousands of dollars off using her lies as content on their platform. This is y'all man's right here.
I know what I'm saying is true.
Thank God for live stream when you record it, because that's really the ultimate proof. But go ahead.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, Genesis, you was on a call with me and Jonathan, and we weren't even talking about Jag. We was on some other shit. And I said, you got to be careful about allowing Jag to get on your platform spewing these lies, because it's going to ruin your credibility. What did he say, Genesis? Yeah, I know. You right. Charleston White said the same thing, and you agreed. Then you turned right back around and had her back on your shit with this shit. And then when Shelly called you about all the lies she was telling about the family, you said, well, yeah, I know she lying, and that's not how we run our platform. Blah, blah.
The most incriminating video that was ever made. If you thought you didn't know, you went on a public forum and admitted that you know that Jaguar Wright is a liar. Most incriminating. It's like,
yeah,
that's not good. Now, I'm not going to even drag you. I'm just saying that's not good. Not only that, on the tape, they tell people you could use the tape.
Uh-huh.
You should be on the phone right now with Night and Day. And whoever else is accused, you got to stop this from going to court. You are in big trouble, especially if they turn it into a class action lawsuit where they can bring in the other celebrities that call you crazy, like Common, The Roots, Charleston White. It's another person on here. I didn't write the whole name down. You have other celebrities coming forward saying that Jaguar Wright suffers from mental health issues and she's a liar. Like I said, with all due respect, I'm not disrespecting y'all. I'm trying to be neutral and cover both sides. But the fact is, you just incriminated yourself. You're in big trouble. Jaguar Wright has nothing to lose. You have everything to lose.
Yep.
Crazy. Now, really quickly, I'll take your thoughts. Perry, what are your thoughts?
No, you know.
Why would he even say that? Why would he admit to it?
It sounds like a person basically. Their excuse was, I didn't know. Mm-hmm. You knew about Legina Gold by just the thought of it and you saying it. But Genesis and whoever else said they don't talk to you and warned you before. And even during the interview, if you didn't know, you'll say, well, hey, you know what? You're saying this, but I spoke to people who said something different. You don't interject no way. Just say, hey, this is what she's saying. I don't know if it's true. Mm-hmm. When you let that person speak on it as if it was true, it was on you. And it sounded like that he realized that and now want to solve the issue. But I think really, like I said, I'm not even sure because now they saying, Jag, why waste your time suing Jag? Jag ain't got shit. What, you want a messy pamper? No, sue him because that's his thing. And that's what people go. But I think people would just accept just to clear their name to get on his couch.
I would be on the phone with him right now. Like right now.
Anybody that I talked about that he don't talked about had Jag just dog their name out, put them on the couch. Let them clear the air. That's, basically what they seem like they're asking for.
It's a lot going on.
Maybe you don't do that because you plan on bringing Jag back. Now, at this point, could he, with all conscience, bring Jag back and let her lie again? Without intervening, because Jag will curse him out. Jag don't, left them before. I'm not sure if you remember the little breakup they had. It was something happened, and yeah, she stormed off. But I wonder how is he going to?
Hi, Night and Day. We got them in the chat. Thank you for letting us use your tape.
Yeah, thank you.
And you guys definitely have a lawsuit. I mean, the things that he said, he wasn't thinking lawsuit. I think he was thinking, how do I get out of this? Because you just incriminated yourself. Go ahead, Perry. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying this, but you can't come on and be like, oh, well, I didn't know. Now that we told you, how are you going to correct it? A Cash App don't work. Mm-hmm. Now, sometimes you can do it the easy way. You can do it the hard way. Going to court is hard on everybody. Takes a lot of money, takes a lot of time. Just give them the satisfaction of going there, the same thing you did for Jag. Give them the opportunity, these people, let them get on that couch and clear the air. Now you got Jag's version and you got theirs, and you're not in the middle. You're just the person that's giving them both fair airtime, right? I think that could work, but maybe a person wouldn't do it because Jag would never come back, and Jag is like a heavy hitter because people like lies. I'm just keeping it real. People like storytellers.
Also, if you're a blogger and you're interviewing someone and you realize they're lying, you got to push back. You got to do like Armand Wiggins did. You're going to say, but we hear that's not true. Or where did you get that? Are you sure? And you got to use the word allegedly. They did. I went back and looked at all the videos. They never said allegedly. Jag herself never says allegedly. And this is why she's got to slow down with this Diddy thing. You never say allegedly.
Well, if she said allegedly, she'll be self-admitting that what she's saying, she don't know for fact. So Jag can't roll that way. Nobody's going to be paying Jag money just for alleged things that she might know. They want you to get on there. She's like the freak in that Travelers and Circus. You know what I'm saying? Where they just put you in a cage and move your ass from city to city to be an asshole. That's Jag. What I'm saying is nobody's gonna pay her that kind of money. And like somebody said, well, how come these people don't get out of jail? Really, if a person pay you to do an interview, you was paid for your services. And if you went out there and got incarcerated, hell, that shit is on you. You know what I'm saying? So, but really with the people, I sort of feel like he feel bad because people are coming out voicing they was done wrong. But you got to do more than a cash app. Just fix it.
I mean, also too, if you go in any court of law and you put that tape in at the airport, I might replay it, where she is banned from flying. You're a flight risk. It was something's wrong. She tells you, I'm not on my lithium. That's gonna make night and day win if they show that just that one video in court. But they got other videos, ashes on her dead son's ashes on her face, driving through Tasha K's neighborhood, trying to dox Tasha K. It's so many things. They're driving around. They're gonna win. First of all, you know something's wrong with Jag, and you have to know she's a liar.
Yeah.
Other people have said it. There's no way you can go in there and say you didn't know, but you saved their attorney the gift of doing research. All they have to do is put this tape in where you admit to knowing that Jaguar Wright is a liar.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened. Jag just ripped a person in Dallas off for $750, and she did not do the interview. Now, I've heard about this. Accusing someone, telling someone she's going to interview them, taking the money and running.
Yeah.
Then she tried to get 2,000 more out of the guy. She did that few days ago. She's not banned from lying. She's been flying. She's banned from flying in Chicago. That's just a mess. Wow. Penske U-Haul, 2 men in a truck, which it's grand theft auto of a rented moving vehicle. And I'm here to tell you guys, every time you rent a car, a U-Haul, GPS tracking systems. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Well, half the time,
that's crazy.
When she do this shit, I don't think she's truly thinking about that. Jag don't got away with so much shit because people feel sympathy for her. You know what I'm saying? They just feel bad for her. And they overlook her crazy actions. You know what I'm saying? And, she nothing but the truth. She ain't showed you one damn receipt. She ain't act like a grown-up the way she moving around. Then if you say she got a mental problem, then they'll say, no, she don't. But at the same time, they sitting there believing every damn thing she said. It's ridiculous.
All right, you guys, I don't like to go over an hour for YouTube reasons. So I'm going to wrap this up. This is an ongoing case. I want to know what happens after this. What is Real Life Street Productions going to do next? Because you didn't put yourself in a jam. You've also created other channels where you supposedly give them updates about Jag. Y'all are making a killing off of Jag. What y'all need to do is fix this, because if you get in any court of law and they start asking for receipts that you gave Jaguar Wright, it's not going to be a good look.
Well, no, they definitely got to watch how they do it. And I think the best way is probably, like I said, give people a chance to air out both sides. That way, if you go to court, I gave them both chance to speak. I didn't say what either party was saying was true. But I think they're too hesitant about Jag, but because Jag is a big draw for them, right? But the problem going to be, if you don't fix this problem and bring her back on for something else, how are you going to come back later, 2 weeks from now? Oh, I didn't know she was a liar. When people are constantly telling you before you even go to the next step.
Big Al says, is there any updates on the Dream essay case? I could care less about Jag crazy tail cell. Prayers for her gone clogged. The main line. I need all my prayers answered like Amazon Prime. Listen to this. Let me tell you why I'm taking my time with this Dream case. Because he is the Dream. So I roll totally different, especially if I'm covering someone that has a lot of money. You got to make sure you're right on what's going on. So I've been told some stuff behind the scenes, but I'm not going to go on and talk about it till I know for a fact that it's true, because you just can't talk shit to millionaires, period. Well, nobody, period. But especially them, they will take your ass to court, even if you're wrong, just till you run out of money. We have to be smarter, bloggers. We have to be smarter. All right, y'all. I'm going to end this right here. Perry, anything you're going to say before we head out?
I'm just saying, like, at this point, he needs to make the people that was damaged whole. Either, I don't think the Cash App worked. It's the other options. Reach out to those people, find out what do they feel to justify what's happening so they can move on. But it's no way you can come back 2 weeks and keep saying, I didn't know. But that's all I got to say. If you don't got nothing else to say, Sharrell, until the next show.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Hi, everybody.
This shit, I'm out.